Good morning, everybody. This is the first time I've actually done a live facing the camera, so if I look a bit weird, that's why, because I'm not sure where the camera's looking or where I'm looking. But here we are. I thought I would introduce myself properly to you all today. I hope everyone can hear me okay. I'm just setting the other phone up as well so I can see everything properly. So nice to have seen everyone this morning. Hi Andrea. I can't believe the support and everything from everyone this morning, everyone's beautiful comments, and it's blown me away. I feel really humbled. Hi Julie. I feel so lucky, so blessed to be doing this. Thank you, Sam. Hi Christine, thank you. I will go back through again afterwards and check all the comments and see what everyone says, what everyone thinks. Oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you all so much. This has been absolutely fantastic. I've loved every minute of the process. Oh, it's amazing to see so many people here. This is such a wonderful community, and to do something for you all as well. It's just absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's make a start. Otherwise, I'll still be here at 4 o'clock when I'm on again. So, I will just reiterate again where you can buy from. So, that is Dragon's Paper Craft. We've got Wow Embossing Powder, Maximum Crafts. We've got Let's Create, Hixie Soft Crafts, the Mulberry Bush, and they're off to America to Simon Says, and in Australia with J Craft. Thank you very much, Jeanette. And also I've got to say a huge thank you to the DT. As I've seen things coming in, the samples, it has just been absolutely fantastic. It's been wonderful. I can't believe what they've created. I don't know if I want to show you mine now because they've been that amazing. It's blown me away. That's Brian in the background as usual. So Julie, Hazel, Maria, Emma, Joe and Tracy, the samples are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much. I've had problems stopping creating, and seeing everybody else's, I just want to carry on and create more. So thank you, huge thank you. Okay, so let's show you my samples. Let's flip the phone, which I've never done before, so hopefully it goes right. I have practiced this quite a few times. Let's do this. There we go. Take no notice of the Ookie craft room. Got my little notes there, but don't forget what I am doing. Let's bring this over. So, very different to our usual Technique Tuesday today. Let's put that there. Make sure things are nice and straight for you. Let's bring this up a bit. Got my mat there so that we don't have to look at the Ookie desktop. Move that to one side. Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, now we're all straight and you won't get seasick. Just show you the designs again, which I am super proud of. There we go. Let's have a sit down. So my initial thinking behind this, really, to start off with, was I absolutely love mid-century design. I always have done. I'm not really sure why. There's just something about it. Through from the mid-50s, even post-war, I guess, to the 60s, So, which explains a lot of why the collection looks like it does. And with regards to the circles, it's my favourite shape ever. If I could have everything circles, I would. And the stripes are always so brilliant to create with. You can do so many different things with the stripes. You can create checks and plaids and tartans and all sorts of things. So there we go. That's that all arranged nicely. I keep wanting to stroke it. Oh, who's at Disneyland?
Oh, you lucky
wow,
girl,
Julie. That's amazing. Oh, somewhere I've always wanted to go. So yeah, as you said, I mean, Julie's been through this already, so we won't touch on it too much. But yeah, and it's great that you get the masks in with it as well, because there are so many things you can do. Also, what you can do, because these two lovely little dies from the original circle die set, the smallest one fits perfectly with the circle in the stencil. So if you want to, you can mask things out that way, or cut things out and stamp directly on top of them. You can use masket sheets with it as well. If you want to create extras, you've now got these masks, as well as you can do some others as well. And I hadn't even thought about it till I'd seen Julie using them, but the Scout one looks absolutely amazing with the collection as well. So that's another little bonus. And I love anything floral, anything ditzy, which harks back to the same period, I guess. I love all sorts of chintzy things as well, roses and flowers and floral sprigs. So I've made some boards, which I feel very professional. So this is the first one. This is about the Dotty About You A6 stamp set. And you get 12 stamps all together. As you know, you can pop them inside the circles as well. If you mask out, because you can use a masket sheet to cut a circle, and then you can mask the outside of it as well and go in with different bits and bobs. I've done them in different colours just to highlight the different bits there. And as we've said, the sentiments will fit in the circles, other things will fit in those as well, because they're just such a great size. We've got the pattern blocks, that I like to call them, which fit together beautifully. And obviously the circle stamps will fit directly inside of the stenciled circles. Okay, so that's that one. Thank you, Julie. I had really big fun doing these. Okay, so this is the first one. Some nice pink polka dots. Bring that up for you. So I've gone straight across the page, gone straight through with Distress Oxides, picking them out. So that's been used with the Dotty About You stencil and the Blooming Lovely stamp set as well, and created a lovely typical, I guess, a typical 50s inspired look. So that's that one. Then I've gone in again and done it the other way around with some funky colours. So this is again using the stencil, and I've gone in and done some masking to keep the circles white, and then again masked around the circles to get the pattern within each one. Again, quite typically mid-century. Yeah, it's very me, this. It's very me. And something a bit different. So I've used the little hearts down the side there, and matched them up together, built them up as a long strip of design using rainbow colours, which we all love. So that's using the Blooming Lovely stamp set as well, and the Live Life in Full Bloom stamp set. And I took the measurement for that from the stencil. There we go. And then this one, which again is quite typical of the designs that I love, could be they remind me of fabrics, of clothing, of bags, anything like that. So this nice little ditzy red one is all from that one stamp set, and I've added in some of the Winterberries glossy dots as well. But very typical. As you can see, this is heat embossed, and they heat emboss beautifully as well. So that's the first set. Got quite a few here. Bring in the next ones. So this is the Blooming Lovely A6 stamp set. Move these out of the way. As you can see, I've got the other board again now. So in this one, we've got 20 stamps in total. So much you can do with these, so much. Absolutely love this stamp set, and I think
top secret.
Probably which flowers is those? Are those? Is those? That's not very good English, is it? I think this is everyone's favourite. This stamp, but I love it. My colours are very typically, I've kept to a certain sort of colour as well with everything, which is reminiscent of the whole mid-century period. But yeah, we've got 20 stamps in this set. The stripes fit in the largest strip on the stencil, so you can go straight in. Obviously you can overlap and do different bits and bobs. The silhouette flowers can all be overlaid, which is really cute. And the smaller size silhouette stamps will fit inside the circles as well. So you've got so many different options. Okay, so now get on to these samples. This was the first card I made, which I think just goes to show what I was going for. This is actually quite like some bedding that I've got. But I just love it. It's this is it in a nutshell for me, really. So this was used with the Stylish Stripes stencil and the Dotty About You stamp set. Quite simple, little bit of 3D there, but this is it.
Donna used to know how you did the flowers.
Which flowers are you talking about, Donna? And then we can figure something. And then this one again, this reminds me of something I think I've seen a photograph of my nan wearing back in the day, with the different colours and the stripes and the florals matching. So we've got this with the Stylish Stripes stencil and the Live Life in Full Bloom stamp set as well. Everything goes so well together. Honestly, you could go on creating forever. Thank you. Okay, then we got this one, a little bit more subtle, very dotty, very ditzy, this one. Move that forward slightly. I've actually used some no line ink for this one, a fade out ink, so that the colour shines through and creates a pattern more than the actual flower itself, if you like. Again, we've got this stamped here, and I've cut straight round it and made a banner with that. grey and yellow. It's a classic combination, isn't it? So that one is also using Live Life in Full Bloom, which goes so well. Once you start making up patterns, there's no stopping. That was another big idea with this, was to be able to create your own backgrounds, to do your own thing, make up your own patterns and be your own designer. Okay, and this one shows that you can build the flowers up, so you can layer them on top of each other. So you've got the 3 there, lighter into dark. Put that up a little bit more so you can see. I started with the pale stripes in the background from the Stylish Stripes stencil. And then we've also got Dotty About You in there as well. Just a very, very pretty, stylish little card. Very evocative of the whole era. And then lastly, definitely create life in your own pattern. You do your thing. So there we go. That just shows how easy it is to create stripes. I will be doing a version of this card at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So I hope you'll be able to join me. We're going to do it in a slightly different colourway, slightly differently, but I thought this card would be great to show the versatility of everything. So yeah, this one I also use obviously with the stripy stencil, and we've got some glossies in there as well. I think they were Party Mix and Earth Tones, but everything just works amazingly. Thank you all so much. I will go back in for the comments. If anybody wants to know anything in particular, just PM me. That's no problem at all. Okay. On to this one, which I absolutely adore, this set. There we go. Live Life in Full Bloom. Absolutely. Okay, let's bring the board up. This sums up the period for me completely. It reminds me of, I mean, obviously I wasn't born until the 70s, but there were still bits and bobs hanging around the families' homes that had the designs in them with these kind of patterns on. I love it. It makes me feel all warm and comfy. So with this one, we've got 16 stamps all together. It's an A6 stamp set. The circle flower heads will fit inside of the circles. The smallest stem fits inside of the larger stripy stencil as well, which is handy. And the flower heads and the single leaves, you can do the reverse stamping, which we saw on Joe's card, which I loved. Beautiful to add the colour to, so I'll show you that in a bit. But absolutely adore that, and it can be modern and funky as well, and I think all of them actually can be used for mail cards, which I love making. Okay, so we've got this one, and I've used very definite mid-century colours in this one as well. So as you can see, I stamped everything first, and then I've gone back in with some ordinary distress ink, used the back of the stamp to go in over the tops in the teal, the grey and the olive green colour to block colour it, which was so popular at the time. Quite possibly Penny. So I absolutely love doing that technique. And we've got another one which is 50s into 60s with these colours. I can definitely remember some cushion covers like this. It also has quite an African vibe to it as well, this card. So we've used this with the Dotty About You stencil and use some masking as well. So you can go in, you can add the colour for your dots first, mask them off, and then go in with your background colour. And then we've filled that in. I've gone off as well, stamping over the edge, and added the happy birthday inside the circle. There we go. Pyrex dishes, yes, definitely. Then we got this one, which again uses the reverse stamping technique. And hello, I do love a hello sentiment. So I created these tall flowers, and all I've done to join them up together is used a fine liner pen and a ruler to create the long stem, using the reverse with some oxide colours as well. Love it. And then we've got this one, the multicoloured one, a bit more modern and funky. And I've actually stamped with the stencil like we've done in our Technique Tuesdays. Applying lots and lots of different coloured inks onto the back of the stencil, spritzing it, laying it down on the card, and then you get the reverse colour if you like. And again, masked off different areas to stamp through. And again, I've used the reverse stamping on here. So that's using the Dotty About You stencil, Dotty About You stamp set, and we've got some earth tones glossies in there as well. The glossies go really well with this collection. And then finally with these, we got this, which is a little bit different. It's all nice and shiny and sparkly. Oh, have a lovely holiday, Vanessa. So again, it's using the circles to create the apertures, so you can line them up. That way they're completely straight. So obviously it's using the smallest die again, but you can use that stencil to line everything up. Make sure you get everything in the right place. So with this also uses the Blooming Lovely stamp set, Dotty About You stamp set, and we've got some Sugar Berries glossy dots. As I say, use the stencil to line things up. There we go. And some lovely polished gold embossing powder there as well.
Does Vanessa want to move in with us? Got a cook for 28 people.
Oh dear. Okay, so got some boards for the stencils now as well. Bringing this up. I also did some rainbows, funnily enough. So just a quick look with these. So obviously you can go straight through with your colours, and as you've seen from the Amazing Team's designs as well, you can layer them up, you can just do a few, you can mask them off, but this is literally just going straight through. And then instead of wasting the colour from doing that, because there was lots of ink left on the stencil, I've spritzed it, turned it over, put some pressure on it with some kitchen towel, and you get a lovely, lovely reverse there. Look at that. That's it. So many things you can do with stencils, they're brilliant. There we go. Put that to one side, then we've got the stripy. So again, I've done the same, I've used rainbows, because who doesn't love a rainbow? Again, literally just popping it down, blending the colours through top to bottom. Obviously you can use these stencils in either direction, back to front, whichever way you like. And then again, I've mopped up onto the back. I didn't want to waste any ink. And this is just a really, really lovely subtle background for something then. There we go. Okay, and then I've just got one last little bit of samples. I wanted to show how they work with previous collections. So we've got this one. It's a nice pretty yellow one. So I've used the Dotty About You stencil and stamp set, but I've also teamed it with Hazel's butterfly stamp and die. It's just got a little bit squished. There we go. Bring his wings up. Poor butterfly. Got squished. That's better. Like so. And then we've got the backgrounds 2 stencil as well. I've just literally layered up circles over circles. And we've got the circles medley stencil in there as well. And the circles on the top are, what's it called?
Masking.
No, I've completely forgotten. Texture paste.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's wonderful how it works. Works with so many different things. We've got that one. Then we've got another one, which is great for men's cards.
Yeah.
Lots and lots and lots of different stars. There we go. So this is using the Blooming Lovely stamp set and the Dotty About You stamp set. And I've teamed that with the You're a Star stencil and die set from Hazel. And the Ocean Glossy Stars as well, if you've got any of those. Lots of nice colours, fresh modern design, so you make whatever your style is. Just because I'm into mid-century and florals and everything doesn't mean anyone else is. It just goes to show how versatile this is. That's a one. And we've got a nice pretty pink one. There we go. Bring this up so you can see the stenciling in the background. There we go. So this one uses the Dotty About You stamp set, the Blooming Lovely stamp set, and Live Life in Full Bloom stamp set. So that's all of them. And then we've also got the Beautiful Blooms dies from Julie for the flowers, which work beautifully with the daisy shape. They work so well together. We've got Kaz's Sunshine, Clouds and More stencil, which is perfect for backgrounds for this. And we've got some Party Mix Glossy's dots in there as well. Really cute, pretty card. Again, I could have gone on creating with other collections as well. And we got this one, which has got a bit of everything in it really. So this uses Live Life in Full Bloom and the Inspired by Linda B stamp set, because the circle, the larger circle in that stamp set, is perfect for fitting these flower heads in. Perfect. And then we did a bit of the kiss stamping as well to create a nice subtle effect in the circles. Added in the smaller dots as well to coordinate with making up a flower and the hello sentiment. Obviously you can do whatever colours you like. So that's that one. And lastly, We've got this nice little stripy one.
Oh,
There we go, with
what
congrats.
don't look at it.
Hopefully that won't strobe too much. So I've used the stylish stripe stencil and the Blooming Lovely stamp set. I don't know if you can, we'll bring it up a little bit closer.
I'm trying to hypnotise us all.
We've got some very faint stenciled lines actually on top of the stamped lines as well. That's it. And this collection works perfectly with the Sweet Pea die sets.
Oh my god, don't move it too much.
So pop that down. And I've added the floral accents from the Blooming Lovely stamp set. As I said, we've got the Sweet Pea alphabets and numbers die set, which is perfect with this collection. The font matches beautifully. Okay, so that's all I have to show you this morning. I will be back again at 4 o'clock this afternoon, where we'll be creating the stripy card. So I hope you can join me then. Julie will be on at 8 o'clock this evening, getting creative. So once again, thanks to everybody for all your support. It's been absolutely amazing. I'm blown away. Very emotional. This is a dream come true. It really is. So yeah, I'll just run through again. You can get them from Dragon's Papercraft, from Wow Embossing Powder, Maximum Crafts, Let's Create, Pixie Soft Crafts, the Mulberry Bush. They'll be in the USA with Simon Says and in Australia with J Craft. So thank you to our amazing team. Big thank you to Julie. The sample cards have been absolutely stunning. I am in awe. And thank you to all of you. I'm going to go and get my breath back, read through everyone's comments. As I say, if anybody wants to know anything, just message me, leave a comment. I'll be sharing stuff constantly as well. So whatever I can do to help, just let me know. And thank you all so much. And I will see you at 4 o'clock. So thank you. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.